Hey everyone, Jason Case here with another video, and today's video is on how to create a highly targeted landing page that converts. So when you're running paid advertising campaigns, it doesn't really matter what platform that you're running them in. It could be Google AdWords, Facebook, whatever it is. Once you get these ads set up, you're sending visitors to your website, and you need to convert these visitors to leads. So setting up the ads is just the first step. Now you got to optimize that landing page that you're sending these people to convert these people to leads. And then you'll convert those leads to sales. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you some strategies that you can use to optimize this landing page to convert more of these visitors that you're sending from these paid advertising campaigns to leads. So that's our overall goal. I'm going to show you strategies that you can use to improve your landing page conversion rate, which will help you convert more website visitors to leads. How we're going to do this, you need to test and measure and run many different A/B split tests on the page. But before you really do this, you need to understand what to A/B split test. So I like using tools like Crazy Egg or Hotjar to get insights on what you should be testing. I really like Crazy Egg because you can actually run A/B split tests right in the platform, which will save you a ton of time. So instead of going into WordPress or Joomla or whatever CMS system that you're using and creating different variations of this page, which takes a lot of time, you can set up and make tweaks in different variations of the page and start setting up your website experiments for this landing page directly inside of Crazy Egg, which is amazing, and it'll save a ton of time, and you get snapshots on that. So I'll talk about that in just a second. But once you get some insights on how people are interacting with the page, then this is the data that you want to use and start running some A/B split tests on. So first, you need to understand where your users are coming from. So whatever ad that you need to set up, well, that needs to match your landing page. And you need to understand what the majority of these users are. So if you're running a Facebook ad, well, majority of people are probably going to be mobile users. So you need to look at your analytics to understand this, what type of devices they're using and so forth. Or look at your Facebook analytic data too. But I would say probably 90% of people on Facebook are going to be coming from mobile devices. But Google AdWords or other campaigns could be different. Either way, you need to understand this because that's how you're going to set up these A/B split tests. You need to, if you're running 50-50, then hey, make sure you're testing both desktop and mobile because the variations are going to be different. How people engage with the page are going to be different. First, your ad copy and your landing pages need to kind of match the similar message. Because if the message here on your landing pages are different from your ad copy, then guess what? You're going to lose people right off the start. So that's one of the most important things that you can look at. So if you're getting a high click-through ratio here, a low conversion rate, ask yourself and look at your ad. Does the ad copy match this? If not, then this is probably the first thing that I would test and measure. Once you have Crazy Egg or Hotjar set up, start looking at heat maps to see where people are navigating to on the page. So you have different elements on the page. You know, you might have a headline up here, you have your CTA, your call to action, testimonial, video, maybe a how it works section. And if you're looking at your heat maps, guess what? If they're rolling and scrolling all the way down here, and this is where the majority of people are navigating to, the how it works section, then bump this video down further. Or maybe just eliminate the video altogether because it might be causing confusion. So if you're not getting any clicks here, then eliminate that, move the how it works up. Maybe add some other stuff around this because this is what people are interested in. So this gives you data on what you can start split testing. You know, don't just assume that and eliminate it. Run an A/B split test on it to understand, you know, if that's the truth and if that test holds true. Maybe your call to action is not resonating with people. So if nobody's clicking on this and they're scrolling down the page, then you need to test and measure different call to actions. Because your biggest thing, you want to try to get people to click on that call to action to convert, One thing I didn't even put up here is important that I've talked in other videos. So maybe you have form fields up there. If you're asking for more information up front, then you could lose people like that. So if all you need is a first name and email address, then that's fine. Just ask that first and then get more information after that. But ask minimal information up front. And test and measure your mobile site. So how long does it take to load? This is an important thing too. If it's taking a while to load, then this might be the reason why you're not converting. You need to make that page load super quick. So after you do this and you set this up in Crazy Egg, it'll allow you to take snapshots of each of these variations that you create. That way you get an insight. You get insights on each variation that you create and each test that you're running, so you can understand if the changes that you're making are resonating with people. And then you can track your conversion rate, and if your conversion rate goes up over time, then you can implement this change. So either way, that's a quick overview of some strategies that you can use to put in place to improve your landing page conversions. So if you need help with this, feel free to reach out. This is what we help businesses do. That way you can stay focused on running your business, and we can do what we do best, and that's help grow your business. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk tomorrow.